Oh my god, this video is gonna be tough.
Welcome to Vega Baby. I'm on shaitan and tiny. Give me money, give me talent, tiny will be baby. Then me on dash trip. I wanna go shopping. You know, you need to make it literally.
Okay. Does this look better or that one?
Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. So today I have
A little story of my weight loss journey for you guys. It's around 20 kgs in 3 months, but I would like to give my honest opinion if it was a good idea to lose that much weight at that short amount of time. Disclaimer, it's not a good idea. Is it called disclaimer or is it called? So we are all born with one inherited sin. My sin, unfortunately, was gluttony. I always found immense pleasure in eating. I would eat and think about the next food. It was emotionally wired to me, I guess. So let me tell you my story. This is how I looked like when I was in 10th. I suffered with a lot of acne growing up. Like, it was not regular acne, it was disturbing acne. People in my school would even point out and tell me, like, I feel like bursting your pimples, they're so gross. And I used to always hate it. I used to not understand why, like, my friends around and everybody has like clean fair skin, but I have to do so much. I have to go to a lot of dermatologists. But then fortunately my acne started depleting when I was in high school. But what reset my whole system, I think, was intermittent fast. I wasn't really an active kid. I mean, I used to love going around, running around, playing and things like that. But then after school we had tuitions, so I didn't really have a chance to participate in extracurricular activities other than school. So I grew up as like this healthy, well-fed kid. College is when I started struggling too much with my weight. I did not enjoy being fat anymore. I really wanted to do something about it. And then I tried a lot of activities and exercise wasn't really helping. And it says that 90% if you're trying to lose weight, a lot of 80 to 90% has to do with your diet, and 10% you need to work on your exercise when it comes to weight loss. Yeah, I think. So until quarantine, I never really thought about a lot of it because I was busy in college. I didn't really even concentrate on dating or things like that that would motivate me to lose weight and get shaped or sculpted. Up until quarantine, I didn't really think about losing weight because I was so busy in college. I wasn't really thinking about diet or good lifestyle or even trying to look good because I was busy getting my work done. There used to be a lot of work for us at least during our first year, second year. But then suddenly out of nowhere, COVID-19 hit. And right before quarantine, right before COVID, the first wave hit, I went on a trip to Oroville, and that almost was like a turning. So during quarantine, I was thinking a lot about this one guy who called me fat. It got so much into me. Didn't really know what to do. So I decided to watch videos on intermittent fasting and give it a try, and then I lost it. I went so deep into the concept of intermittent fasting. I watched every video and I almost brainwashed myself. I was like, I'll keep repeating to watch good, healthy cooking and junk food, the implications of junk food videos to train myself and train my brain into not eating all of those. And it backfired so much because I was completely brainwashed. I repetitively watched videos for like 3 months, and then there was a time. So like I started intermittent fasting when quarantine started, and then I was like, I'll delete my social media, I'll not even post about myself until like I get my whole shape and skin and hair all in place, because like I was such a sucker for perfectionist and like a big huge comeback, and I was like known for making these comebacks. So this time I wanted it to be big. So when I started intermittent fasting, it was towards the start of quarantine, and I was keeping myself busy with like just staring at food videos. I would watch so much mukbang. I used to love these channels, and I used to watch them all day, and like I would just like trick my brain. I would force my brain into thinking like, yeah, this was the food that you were eating. And I started with 16 hours. 16 hours was so difficult for me. It was like always used food as a source of emotional coping, and also as a source to like stop boredom. So this was me before I started losing weight, and then like after was an utter glow up, because like I lost 10 kgs in 3 months, which is not recommended. Let me speak more about this later, but I would not recommend you guys to do what I did. I think weight loss should be a very slow but permanent process. So I lost 10 kgs in 3 months because I went all out. There were times I was like doing 12 hours fast, because I got to know that every time you fast and you pass a certain timeline, like you pass, let's say 16 hours or 18 hours, your body starts to go in and eat like all the bad toxins first, like the cancerous cells and everything. Your body tries to like take it and convert it into energy, which is such a good way. I think everybody should be at least like a little bit aware or be introduced to fasting and the benefits of fasting, but also to not overdo it and find your balance is the key. But yeah, during the first week it was tough, and then it started getting easier. But like I started pushing my time like from 16 hours I would do 18 hours fasting, and then 20 hours fasting, sometimes 24 hours fasting. And after fasting for long, just a banana tastes so good. Like it's worth waiting for 24 hours to taste the first bite, and you can enjoy every single bite, appreciate every single bite while eating. Eating food after fasting is so elevating. So I lost 10 kgs, but with that came something I never thought I would face, that is like a little bit mental health problems. Like I started getting very emotional. I was like crying. I don't even know why I was crying, but then like I would record the days where I was feeling the most intense, and this started happening only after I lost weight for some reason. And then I started recording, and later I like checked, because once I got a video about new moon and full moon and how your like emotions are elevated, and then I went and checked and matched those days to around new moon and around full moon. That's when I like started believing that moon has impact on your emotions. So after losing a lot of weight, my skin cleared. Like I didn't have a lot of acne. Right now I have acne because like I'm on my days of the month, and like it breaks out once every month. suddenly I saw change. I saw change in the way everybody behaved towards me. I saw the change towards the way guys spoke to me. It was a world full of difference, and I was shocked. And like, in I don't know what to think. Like, looks do matter, like, in this society, which is something. And I continue to lose weight but gain weight, and then lose weight and then gain weight. And then I started going to gym, started mixing exercise now with diet. At that time I would eat a lot of chia pudding, a lot of fruits, protein shakes and things like that. I had like a lot of fun cooking all of those when I had a little bit time towards the end of college. Right now I'm at 40 kgs, which I am trying to improve. Right now I'm like at 43, 45, but like, I don't care about the weight. I just am trying to build muscles through a lot of yoga. Right now I have switched to yoga as my main, and then I used to do a lot of walking during quarantine when you like couldn't do anything. So I would just walk and walk and walk around neighborhood, listening to a lot of podcasts or like watching a lot of YouTube videos and just like walking for hours. That's Walking is the best form to like lose weight, because exercising is like good later on for muscle building, but walking for weight loss, if you're just like trying to get immediate rid of a little bit of water weight. Yeah, but like, why do I not recommend losing a lot of weight in 3 months? I wish I lost it a little bit slower, more gradually, because like, it was difficult for me to handle cold. After that I would like shiver in summers. I would shiver when water touches me. I had a lot of skin allergies coming up and a lot of weaknesses coming up, a lot of deficiencies in my body, like a lot of vitamin deficiencies, or like a lot of things that my or nutrients my body was not getting. And I had hair fall. I had such thick hair. This was like my hair in college, and then like, and this is it now. It's like a world full of difference. I've been having immense hair fall due to sudden weight loss, and weight loss is like the main factor to trigger it. Socially, it has been very different. Right after I lost a lot of weight. I went out so much and like met everyone to flex my social muscles, because everywhere they were like, oh my god, Vaishnavi, you look so different. Oh my god, this is like a world full of different. Oh my god, this is something so out of this world. How did you do it? And I was liking that kind of attention back then, and now I regret it. Like, I rather wish at that time I would just like get done with, go to college and like just do my work rather than talk to so many people, which was like draining my social battery from the future. So now I'm completely burnt out. So I gave off a lot of my now present social battery to back then Vaishnavi. Guys, this is my setup right now. I was around 19 when I lost that much weight, and now I'm 25. It has been a journey of me trying to make a good relationship with food and trying to work on my sin of gluttony. Lord forgive me. I would not recommend to lose it that fast, because you are going to gain all that weight and it's going to not feel good when you binge eat. It's going to feel gross. You're going to go through a cycle of guilt and then eating, and then guilt and then eating. So like, just it takes one one hard step to get out of addiction eating and addiction mindset. I think, I believe. I loved the time when I had like a lot of energy and I didn't really care about what I looked like or what people are talking about me, because it's always there's something to say about every person and how they look. But then, like, we never know what they're struggling. We're just shaping, the earth is shaping us from all the things we are living. So we should never judge anyone, I feel, for what they eat. But also, we should just inform, just have empathy, I feel. Now, when I see articles about Ozempic and how it's like a shortcut on everybody's doorstep, and like a lot of people who are actually diabetic are not having the access to it, and it's become one sort of a trendy weight loss thing, it just like saddens me that we have so much to say about everybody's shape and size, where like we can just like understand that this is what they're living and you're what you're living, and just like not interfere in anyone how they look. I feel like that's when people will start to see each other soul to soul and not have so much judgment around weight. But yeah, I'm going to talk about the app I use. There are a lot of fasting apps where you can like start the timer, and then like when you're done fasting you can end it, and then it has like 16 hours, 24 hours goals, and you can set the goal and like record it. And then like I also use this app called Healthify, not sponsored. I have like 60 subscribers. For all the 60 watching my YouTube video, blessed. Thank you for still being here. I used to like journal about my food intake, because like I feel like the more mindful we are towards it, the more we are thinking and concentrating while eating our food. Because when I used to eat one meal a day, I would just concentrate, I would give my utmost 100% attention for just eating, and I would not have any social media or like any TV playing media thing around. I would just solely concentrate on the food I'm eating. I would also like go as far as eating alone all the time, just to like feel every taste, every feel every taste of every flavor. Diet has like a lot of Indian food, obviously dal makhani, chole bhature, paneer, roti I love, and then dosa, I love dosa so much, and then like raj kachori, chaat, and pizzas and stuff I love. But I'm working towards eating less of junk food and eating more of what I used to make, the healthy food. I did not record my last part. Where was I? So right now I'm trying my best to mindful eat, hydrate myself, make sure to get tested of what all deficiencies I have and take tablets accordingly. I am following wellness in a very slow but understandable way, and that's all I want to say. Is there anything else I want to say? So it's like a journey for me to always like forgive myself now for eating when I had nothing else to emotionally rely on, and then like I go back on like eating healthy, and then I go back on eating healthy, and like again like giving a lot of love to our body. And we all should respect our bodies. We all should like love our bodies and treat it well. We have it once, so we have to make sure to like use it well. And I think that is it for today's video. See you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching.